Hello friends and welcome to my new video, and today we are playing Doors, and this is part 2 of the mistakes you can make in Doors Roblox. And before we start and before we go to the video, please notice this is a horror game and contains flashing lights, loud noises, jump scares that can be scary for you. If you don't like things like that, you maybe have to watch some other video that I have made. But let's begin if you are ready. Should we? Okay, this is probably the Seek time, and one of the mistakes that you can do when Seek is here is, let me show you actually. You go basically here, everything fine. But when you come here, you don't look to the both ways, because if you don't, you might pick the wrong way, and like this, just go to the another direction and look. For example, if you are going to the left, look to the right, and when you are going to the right, look to the left. That's how you can basically make sure that you pick the right path. For example, this is when Seek is chasing you. This is one of the places. So basically, when you arrive here, let me show you. When you arrive here, like this, you look this way when you go right, and if you go to the left, you look to the right. So basically, that's how you can easily pick the right door. And if you see it's the opposite, the door is opposite direction to where you are going, you can easily just change the direction. This is another place, like when there's this gate, you see, you shouldn't go to the basement, and I will tell you why. Because usually if you play with, this is only when you play with friends or with strangers, usually with strangers. So basically, you usually go here, but if you go there, it's actually a trap, because people usually, they just don't wait you, they only think about themselves. I don't know why people just don't wait you, but yeah, basically. So some people stay here, some players stay here, and they wait that you go to the basement. But when you actually go to the basement, they will stay here at the gate, and when the gate is open, they will continue walking. So usually, if there's a lot of people, make sure that everybody come to take the switch and not just staying there, because then you will move if you go look the switch to the basement. But if the players are like that, they can wait you, then it's more like you can go look the switch. But if they don't wait you, don't go to the basement, just stay there, wait for somebody to open the door, the gate. But don't do it don't do it yourself. I know it might be selfish, but sometimes you just have to do things like that to survive indoors. The next mistake is when you arrive to the library, you usually, if there's more than one player, like you are playing with somebody, go to the separate ways. You go here, for example, right, and your friend goes to the left, for example, because if you go to the same way, it's much lower. So basically, make sure that you both go separate ways. This is also more effective if one of you or somebody in your group gets eliminated by the figure. Also make sure that one of your friends or strangers, whoever you play with, goes take the paper. It's much more effective if you go to the separate ways, because more tasks will be done in faster timeline. And also, if you stay in the group, if you go to the same direction, and if the figure is going to see you, you are all going to be game over for you. Thanks to this guy for helping me making this video. He's actually very good at doors. We already reached door 54. This person is actually so kind, he's always waiting. The next mistake you can make is playing with strangers. I just right now picked some random people, random players I play with, and this is a mistake because you can't really sometimes you can't find help items, you can't look for the travers because players usually just go as a speedrun. So you can't really look help items, and that means you might not get so far as you will get with help items, and sometimes there's like not enough closets, wardrobes, if there's like a rush or something like that coming, so there's not enough wardrobes, and then you will just off. So believe me or not, but playing solo it's so much easier because you can just pick out the help items, you can look the travers in peace, you don't have to be like now have to be fast because these players are not waiting or so things. As you can see, she couldn't get to the wardrobe and these players are not waiting me. That's so annoying. This is why I never play with strangers. Of course, there might be some things that are easier to do, such as looking for key. If we are in a room like this, there's many doors and you try to find the key. It's much faster if you have many people here. Basically, next mistake is you use help items without even needing to use them. For example, now there's lights. There's lights all in the rooms. If you use like a lighter right now, for example, as you can see, it's burning all the time. So it's like waste of good help items, especially if you buy them. So please do not use them when you don't need to. Lighter, for example, is meant for dark rooms, and there's like many different help items that are meant for different situations, so please do not waste them. Save them for when you really need them. Don't hold them or use them while you not need them. As you can see, it's going very fast. Yeah, now I don't have any help items for dark rooms, so please do not. Please save the help items for rooms where you really need them at. Okay friends, that's basically everything from today. Hopefully these helped you, like it helps you like that you can avoid these in future. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very nice day and we will see you soon again in my future videos. And bye!